Hi guys, I'm here again for video number 2 today, Monday, May 11th, 2020. This is the homework that I'm assigning to you. This, boys and girls, is what I would like you to do tonight. If you look at your Go Math packet, I'm on the next page, 583. At the top it says, practice homework, lesson 10.4, because now we're done with 10.4 after you do this homework. So it says practice and homework, lesson 10.4. And then at the bottom it says page 583, chapter 10. Notice Miss Harling has done a lot of it with you because I thought it was a little confusing. So I've done quite a bit of it with you. So you won't even have to do that much on your own. But let's get started. Again, we are learning about time intervals, either finding the starting time or the ending time using elapsed time. If we know the elapsed time, we just have to find either the starting time or the ending time. So number 1 was done for you. It says the ending time was 4:29. I'll zoom in a little bit. And the elapsed time was 55 minutes, and they showed you how they found the answer of the starting time. So they ended at 4:29, which they told us. We put that at the end of the number line, and then we count back 55 minutes. First, they counted back 9 minutes, so they took 9 minutes off. It's 4:20. They took 20 minutes off. It's 4 o'clock. They took another 20 minutes off. It's 3:40. They took another 6 minutes off. It's 3:34. Where did these numbers come from? 9, 20, 20, and 6. When you add them together, it gets to 55. So they took the 55 minutes off of 4:29. The start time was 3:34 p.m. So there's your answer on the line. So that one, as I said, they did for you. Now, I did number 2 because I think the analog clock is hard. It's hard to figure out the times on the clock. So I did this one for you, and I'm going to zoom in if I can here. Just a little bit. Ooh, okay, let's see. That should be good. Okay, so the ending time was 10:08. The elapsed time was 30 minutes. So we have to go back and find the starting time because they gave us the ending time. So what did I do? I counted back 30 minutes. Now it looks kind of weird here with these numbers, but when you add, if you keep adding on, I got to 30 minutes to give you the time. So again, let me just try to zoom in here on this clock to show you what I did. So it's 10:08 right now, and I'm counting back. I'm going backwards, counterclockwise on the clock. So from 10:08 to the 1 is 3 minutes back. Then I'm going to go back another 5 minutes, and that's 8 minutes because 3 plus 5 is 8. Then I'm going to go back another 5 minutes. That's 13 minutes because I'm adding 5 onto 8. I'm at 13. Then I count back another 5 minutes, but I'm actually adding it on. It's very confusing. Now I'm at 18 minutes. Add another 5 minutes on. That's 23 minutes. Remember, I'm trying to get to 30 minutes. I'm at 23 minutes right now. I add another 5 minutes on. I'm at 28 minutes. And now I have to do exact because I'm real close to 30. So I'm at 28. This would be 29, and this one would be 30. So I counted back 30 minutes. If I look on my clock, that time is 9:38. So let me see if I can show it to you this way. So here is the time, 10, and it's 10:08. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there's 10:08, and I'm counting back 30 minutes. So watch as I count. It's going to take me a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Now, I was at the 10 o'clock hour. I'm now at the 9 o'clock hour. If you look at that time, it is 9:38. I counted back each minute to show you. So there's my time. The starting time was 9:38 if the ending time was 10:08 and 30 minutes elapsed. Backward. Okay. Pause the video if you need to. There's a lot going on here on the homework, so I'm doing a lot of it with you. Okay, number 3, I'm not going to do. I think you can do that on your own, because if you look up at the top, they gave you an example of counting back on the number line. This time you started something at 2:15 and it took you 45 minutes. What time did you end? So this time you're going forward, okay, because you have the starting time. So you can't go back. You have to go forward to the end, counting 45 minutes, okay? So make your jumps, make sure they only add up to 45 minutes, and then find the ending time. So I'm not going to do this one. All right, number 4, I did it. Again, it says that you started something at 6:57 p.m. and it took you 47 minutes to finish. So we have the starting time. We have to find the ending time, because we know the elapsed time, 47 minutes. So what did I do? I counted forward instead of backward when I did number 2. So I'm going to zoom in again and show you what I did. Okay. So right now it is 6:57. So I started there and I counted 3 minutes to get to 12. Then I added 5 minutes on to 3 and I'm at 8. Then I added 5 more minutes on to 8 and I got to 13. Then I added 5 more minutes onto 13 and I got to 18. I added 5 more minutes onto 18 and I got 23. I added 5 minutes onto 23 and I'm at 28. I added 5 minutes onto 28, I'm at 33. I added 5 minutes onto 33, I'm at 38. I add 5 more minutes onto 38, I'm at 43. So you guys can see, oops. So I added 5 minutes on to 38 and I'm at 43. I'm right there. Now I have to count by ones because I'm real close to 47 minutes. So this is 44, 45, 46, 47. I'm done. But I'm going to show you on the clock what time that is, okay? Because this clock obviously is only showing you 6:57. So I'm going to show you how to get to the ending time. So I'm going to show you on my clock. This is 6:57. Okay, so let me zoom out. There's 6:57, boys and girls. I'll zoom in just a little bit so you can see. So there's 6:57 because it's almost 7 o'clock. I'm going to count around the clock. How many minutes? 47. So I'm going to count 47. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And remember, I'm going 47 minutes. I'm at 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Don't worry about the shorthand yet. 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. There I am, and this shorthand should be pretty much on the 7 because it's almost the 7, or excuse me, it is the 7 o'clock hour. But I counted 27 minutes around. What time is that? It's, actually, this one can move a little bit. It's 7:44. If you look very carefully, Miss Harlan counted all the way around the clock. How many minutes? I counted 47 minutes all the way around the clock, and now I'm at this time, which is 7:44. So please write that on your paper, 7:44 a.m. Again, I'll zoom in so you guys can see what I did. Okay, I counted forward 47 minutes, and my new time would look like this. This should be right under the 9. Okay, 7:44. And that is your answer, AM. Like I said, it's a lot going on here. Okay, so now I'm going to go to number 9. So this video is going to take a little bit longer because I really want to go over this homework because it can be a little confusing. Okay, so just trying to bring my light up a little bit. It says Jenny spent 35 minutes doing research on the internet. She finished at 7:10 p.m. At what time did Jenny start her research? Please circle 35 minutes is how long she did her research. Please underline finished her research at 7:10 p.m. Please circle. So we now know the ending time. We have to count back to find what time Jenny started. So you could underline at what time did Jenny start her research. I'm going to count back 35 minutes. So I start at 7:10. I take 10 minutes off 7:10. I'm at 7 o'clock. I take 10 minutes off 7 o'clock. I'm at 6:50. I take 10 minutes off 6:50. I'm at 6:40. I take I'm only going to take 5 minutes off 6:40, and I'm at 6:35. Okay? And there's my answer. 6:35 p.m. I'll give you a few seconds to copy that. I hope you can see. I don't want it to look too dark. Okay, so there's the number line. Again, pause the video. I'm going to keep moving here. Number 6, it says Clark left for school at 7:43 a.m. Now, that could be a tricky sentence. That doesn't mean that Clark left school. He's leaving the school. It means he left for school. That's why I circled both of those words. He left for school, which means he's going to school. At 7:43 a.m., please circle, and please circle left for. Then underline, he got to school 36 minutes later. So they gave us the elapsed time. Please circle 36 and underline the rest of the sentence. He got there 36 minutes later. At what time did Clark get to school? So we know what time he started out to get to school. We just don't know the exact time he got there. So they gave us the starting time. They did not give us the ending time. What did I do? I made a number line to figure that out. So again, make your number line, and you have the start time. This is what time he left his house to get to school, and we have to count a total of 36 minutes. So 10 minutes added on to 7:43 is 7:53. 10 minutes added to 7:53 is 8:03. Now we're in the new hour. 10 minutes added to 8:03 is 8:13. And then only 6 more minutes left added to 8:13 is 8:19. So at what time did Clark get to school? 8:19 a.m. We found the ending time because we knew the start time, which was 7:43, and we knew the elapsed time. It took him 36 minutes to get to school. So 8:19 is your answer. Now, I also did the bottom. And let me just zoom out here so you can see. Move that back. I don't want it to be a shadow. Okay, it says, describe a situation in your life when you need to know how to find a starting time. So I used my name. We've done this a million times in my class. You can use my name or you can use your own name. It says Sonia spent 25 minutes doing her homework. You can write your own name. She or he finished at 5:10 p.m. At what time did she start? So here's my word problem where they asked me to figure out how to find a starting time. So I started my homework and I spent 25 minutes on it, okay? I finished at 5:10, but I don't know what time I started, or you don't know what time I started, so you got to figure that out. What did I do? I made a number line. I started at 5:10 and I counted back until I got to 35 minutes. So 10 minutes off 5:10 is 5 o'clock. 10 minutes off 5 o'clock is 4:50. And then 5 more minutes off 4:50 is 4:45. So what time did I start my homework? 4:45 p.m. That is my final answer. So please take a look at that. Pause the video if you need to. I'll zoom out a little bit so you guys can copy that. Sonia spent 25 minutes doing her homework. She finished at 5:10. At what time did she start? I made the number line. I started my homework at 4:45 p.m. Okay, moving on. I know this video is long, but I want to go through all of this because I want to make sure you can do it. Number 1 at the back, which is page 584. You have to do this one on your own. You can underline and circle the information. Cody and his friends started playing a game at 6:30. It took them 37 minutes to finish the game. At what time did they finish? So I have the start time and I have the elapsed time. Just use the line they gave you. Start at 6:30 and add 37 minutes on until you find the ending time. Number 2, I did. It says Delilah worked 45 minutes on her oil painting. She took a break at 10:35. At what time did Delilah start working on the painting? So she worked for 45 minutes. She took a break at 10:35 a.m. At what time did she start? So you have to start at the end. We have to find the starting time because it says at what time, and you can underline, at what time did Delilah start working on the painting? So start at the end, 10:35. I did this one with you. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see what I did. Okay, so now I took off 5 minutes from 5:35. That's a 5 if you can't make it out. I took 5 minutes off. I'm at 10:30. I took 10 minutes off. I'm at 10:20. I took 10 minutes off. I'm at 10:10. I took 10 minutes off. I'm at 10 o'clock. I took 10 minutes off. I'm at 9:50. What time did she start? She started at 9:50. Please copy. Okay, my friends, I'm not doing number 3. I did circle some information for you. Sierra has 30 collector pins. You should be circling 30, underline collector. She wants to put an equal number of pens in each of the 5 boxes. How many pins should be put in each? Look at 30 and look at 5 and decide what should go in the box. That's your answer. What operation do you think you need to use there? And I also circled the word each. Number 4, I'm not doing. It says, what time is shown on the clock? If you know that the shorthand tells the hour and the longhand tells the minutes, you should be able to tell me. Write the digital time on the line. Number 5, I'm not doing. Read carefully. Number 6, last but not least, I'll do this one. It says John started playing a computer game at 5:35. He finished the game at 5:52. How long did John play the game? I just did a simple subtraction here instead of doing a number line. I have the hours as the same, so I can subtract just the minutes. You put the ending time on first or on top, and then the starting time goes underneath it. So 5:52 minus 5:35. In the ones place, 5 is larger than 2, so more on the floor. Go next door and get 10 more. Cross out 5 tens. Now you only have 4 tens. Take the 1 10 you borrowed, put it back in the tens place. Instead of 2, you have 12. 12 minus 5 is 7, and 4 tens minus 3 tens is 1. So you have 17 minutes is how long John played the game. Please copy. Again, pause the video if you need to. I want to stop because I'm almost at the 20-minute mark. Thank you so much for watching this as well. Now you don't have as much to do on your homework page, but I will wait until Wednesday to go over it. So you can copy all the stuff that I did do for you, and then the rest you do on your own. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a good Monday evening. Took me a while to get these videos up today because I had a lot going on. I had some meetings going on today, so that's why I have them up a little later today. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you understood the things that I showed, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.